What's the cheapest thing that you have got that you really value and you treasure and you enjoy?
I often buy a lot of cheap things, and I'm quite cheap that way.
Right.
I think when you make a good rom-com, we stem from love.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll always click. What I don't like is answering questions like, how are you feeling?
We didn't ask that.
You didn't ask that. Okay, so how was the experience?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and sometimes it feels like, what a unique question they're
Yeah.
asking. And they're like, guys,
Yeah.
agar kisi ka kharab bhi hoga, nobody's going to say my experience was bad. Hi guys, this is Rakul and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Rakul, we move on to rapid fire right
Okay.
here because this is the fun part. Are
Right.
you ready?
Ready.
The last celeb post that you saw on Instagram that you remember?
Akshay sir just now said that Katputli is out, dare to open. Just now I saw that.
Well done. How do you describe your personal style in a hashtag?
Hashtag comfort first.
Comfort first. Excellent. Name the last series you binged or a film you really
Delhi Crime 2.
Delhi Crime 2.
I finished it in 1.5 days.
Wow.
While I was
It is-
shooting, while I'm stuck in traffic, while I'm coming back, I was just stuck to my iPad.
They are so good, right?
Yeah.
Shefali is amazing.
Amazing.
Right. When you wake up, what's the first app that you check?
I try not to see my phone for the first 30 minutes when I
Wow.
wake up. But eventually it's WhatsApp because you'll see some
Yes,
unread messages.
Right. What's Rakul's guilty pleasure?
Eating healthy desserts.
Right. What's the cheapest thing that you have got that you really value and you treasure and you enjoy?
I often buy a lot of cheap things, and I'm quite cheap that way. That middle class in me hasn't gone, that Fauji in me.
Okay.
Because you weigh you're like, Achha, and I don't shop with the price tag.
Okay. If you like something.
If I like something, I'll pick it up from a normal brand.
Okay.
I'll pick it up from street, and if I like something in high street, I'll pick it up from there. But it's more about how much I'm going to use it and what's really coming out of it.
Do you remember what's the highest you've scored in a subject and the lowest you've scored?
Of course, I scored 100 on 100 in social science.
Well done.
In 10th board, so I was
in 10th board, 100
yeah,
on 100.
Yeah, so I was an all India topper.
Wow.
And the lowest I scored was 79 in physics in my 10th boards again. Because I just couldn't understand physics.
Wow.
And I always knew that's not
You
going
didn't
to be...
understand and you scored 79 and that's the lowest.
Yeah, that's my lowest. I was a good student. So I always knew that, you know, in Delhi University, you have best of 4
Right.
out of the 5 subjects. So I
Right.
knew that I physics ke liye to rakh hi nahi rahi hu. So others were all 90s and above. And this one, physics was 79.
79, amazing. Well done with that also. What comes to your mind when I say these things? One is rom-coms.
I love.
You love rom-coms.
Yeah,
You're a
I love
person.
rom-coms.
They should make more of these.
I think so. People just think that it's out, but I don't think. I
Right.
think when you make a good rom-com, we stem from love.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll always click.
Right. Crime thrillers like Katputli.
Oh, I should say I love them, but I truly love them.
You said that
I
earlier,
truly
right.
love thrillers, and because it just keeps you on the edge of the seat, and you don't know what's going to happen next in a film.
Right. And lastly, OTT release. What do you have to say about that?
It's a new platform. It's a new space for us to sort of enjoy, and I think it still has an equally large reach.
Right.
Okay.
Is there something you love and you don't like about movie promotions?
I love the fact that finally your film is coming out and you can talk about it. You're excited. There's this nervous, excited energy. What I don't like is answering questions like, how are you feeling?
We didn't ask that.
You didn't ask that. And then, okay, so how was the experience?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and sometimes it feels like, what a unique question they're
Yeah.
asking. And they're like, guys,
Yeah.
agar kisi ka kharab bhi hoga, nobody's going to say my experience was bad.
Absolutely,
So I
right.
hate answering the same
these-
questions through those days.
Right. One thing you were nervous about before working with Akshay Kumar.
I don't think I was nervous.
You never nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was excited.
Lastly, what was the biggest advantage and value that you have coming from an army background?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, because I think discipline is a way of life for me. I don't know another way.
Right.
So a lot of times people think, ki yaar, you know, why are you wanting to do this and this and that? And I'm like, it's not difficult for me. I've grown up like that. Even when I was a kid, you won't believe me, before school, my parents used to wake me up and send to the park and, make us hang or run or do some activity. Then we went to school at 6. Came back, we had at least 2 classes. I've played golf as a sport in my high school, like through my mid-school to high school.
Right.
So I've always been like a timetable and utilized the most of my day.
Right.
So I like doing multiple
like to-
things.
okay,
I
okay.
can't laze.
Okay.
Hi guys, this is Rakul and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.